Weak start for equities this morning, but we are building a little strength coming off the lows. As a matter of fact, all four indices were down this morning, but as I speak to you right now, the Russell is up almost 0.9%. The Nasdaq's only down a little bit more than 0.1%. The S&P down about 0.25%, and the Dow down about 0.33%. PPI came in as expected, but last month's PPI reading, this was just the month-over-month figures, was actually revised higher. So overall, again, no help for the Fed at all. Jobless claims came out over 200,000 again, 2 weeks in a row now. And last week's jobless claims were revised up by about 2,000 people claiming those unemployment benefits. So overall, the data today, no help for the Fed. And what we're seeing right now is a continued drop in yields. We've got the 2-year at about 258, 266 yesterday. 5-year 284, 289 yesterday, 10-year 286, 291 yesterday, 30-year 301, it was 305 yesterday. So a curve steepening actually, because we're lower in the front end of the curve than we are in the back end of the curve. Overall, what you're seeing is a sell all assets market right now, except buying treasuries. So that tends to fit into a little bit of a flight to safety narrative and a little bit of a recession prediction by the bond market. Not by me, not by anyone else, but by the bond market. We're looking at potential slowing of the economy in the price action on yields. Now, Yellen is testifying, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen testifying as we speak right now, and this is as the dollar continues to strengthen. As a matter of fact, the Swiss franc hit parity with the US dollar. For the first time since 2019, the euro is down almost 1%. Briefly breaking 103. We'll see where that finishes up at the end of the day. And the pound is now down 5 consecutive sessions against the dollar. UK GDP, by the way, this morning, weaker than expected across the board. The yen has actually strengthened a little bit the last 2 sessions. Now, looking ahead, earnings are winding down, but the U.S. is auctioning $22 billion in 30-year bonds today. We'll see where that comes in on a yield basis and in terms of data. Early tomorrow morning, we get China's new yuan loan data. Then we get Euro area industrial production. And in the U.S., Michigan consumer sentiment. That's the preliminary data for May that will include the inflation expectations, as well as Cleveland Fed President Loretta Mester and Minneapolis Fed President Neil Kashkari speaking tomorrow.